Today we're going to make a tree of life in a 4-inch hoop. The wire that I use is from Amazon, and you can find that in a playlist. The hoop is also in a playlist. Now you're going to need 12 wires, and you're going to cut them 14 inches long. Let's twist out this beautiful tree of life. The way I like to start is by the way I like to put my wires on my hoop is with a slip knot. Fold your wire in half, pass it through your hoop, bring them up through the hoop, and give it a tug like that. I also like to twist my roots as I go. Again, fold the wire in half, pass it through your hoop, bring it up, go through that loop, bring it towards you, give it a little tug, and twist your root. Again, fold your wire in half, pass it through your hoop, put your ends through the loop, bring it towards you, give it a tug, and twist out your roots. Once you finish, we'll twist out the tree. Now that I have all my wires on my hoop, I'm going to separate the 12 wires into 6 and 6. I'm going to cross it over like this. I'm going to support my work right there, and I'm going to twist out the tree. Put a little bend. You don't have to. I just like the way it looks when I do that. Now let's take a look and see if I like it. And I do. The only thing I'm going to do okay, I don't have my tool. That's okay. I can do that afterwards. Alright, so what you're going to do now is take 4 wires from your left and 4 from your right. There we go. Make sure you get the ones that want to go. That one there doesn't go. Okay. Starting to unravel a little bit, just give it a little twist. The important thing is that you get 4 from each side. Okay, now you take these 4 and give it one twist like that. That's all I put on the top. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to separate these into 4 and 4 as well. Come on to this side. and do the same. 4 and 4. Hold on to your work so it doesn't separate anymore. And this is what your tree looks like so far. Now, I'm going to come back, take these 4, and separate them into 2 and 2. Get the ones that want to go together, like that. Support your work right there. And twist. We're going to do that all the way around. Separate them into 2 and 2. Support your work right there. Cross it over. And twist. Again, separate them into 2 and 2. Cross it over. And twist. Until you go around your entire tree. Repeat it. 2 and 2. Now your tree looks like this. We're going to go and do the same thing again. This time we're going to separate them into 1 and 1 and put in a few little twists. All the way around the hoop. I like to use my thumb right in here. It helps me to twist more evenly. We'll probably add a few more as we go. and now your tree looks like this. That was pretty easy. Now we're ready to bead. And the beads that I chose to work with today amethyst and crystals, clear glass crystals. I like a lot of beads. What I do with all my trees is start off with a leaf. If you don't want to, you don't have to. These are 4mm bicones. You just pick up 3 of them. Slide them down and pull them up just a little bit. Grab your other wire too. Take them into, make them into a little triangle like this. Take this wire right up to the twist and hold on to it. And then put a few little twists into your triangle. Until it closes up like that. Now, after each leaf, you have to put in a few twists with the longest wire, otherwise you're not going to make it to your hoop. Like that. This wire is very short because I made my leaf a little too long, but we still should be able to do it, and if not, I'll show you how to fix it. I like to use 2, a bead and a crystal. I'll take that one off and cross it over and give it a twist. This one's going to be close, guys. I want to get a small one. There we go. Fingers crossed, we're going to make it to that hoop. There you go. Bring it to your hoop. Bring it up. One didn't go around twice, that's okay. Bring it down. Flip. Pull it up, cross it over. Gonna clip off that wire. What I like to do is with tweezers, not pliers, because I find it easier. This one here, the short wire, I want to get that down enough so that it won't poke you. So push it and get in there with the tweezers and give it a little twist. Okay, oops. All right, now we're gonna go to the next. And again, we're gonna alternate between crystals and beads. Get as close as you can, like that, and hold on to them. Give it a nice twist, like that. Next, we're going to do it again. We're going to alternate with a crystal and a bead. Longest wire. If they are a little uneven, just depends on how you twist out your tree. Bring it to your hoop. Bring it up, over, up, and across, just like that. Now pass them back up, cross them over, push it down with your tweezers or your pliers. You can wrap it around and clip it if you'd like. I like to do it this way. We're going to do it again. Not like that. One on each wire, like that. Get in there and hold on to it and put in your twists, like that. Bring it to your hoop, bring it up, pass it over, bring it up again, across, then behind it, up and over. You don't have to do it that way. I do sometimes if I don't have enough wire, I can't. Do push them down though, or if you're wrapping it around, try and get it on the inside so that you don't get poked, like that. So pretty much that's the pattern for this tree. Pretty easy. And I'll come back and we'll do some more together. Still doing the same, alternating on each wire, one bead for this particular tree, and I'm alternating with the crystal. You can use more than 2 beads or just crystals. Just a fun little twist on a simple tree. I do have a lot of beginner-friendly trees in the playlist. There are plenty of 4-inch and bracelets as well. And also, I did make a couple of videos on if you run short on your wire, how to fix a mistake. Oh, that's too big. A lot of these beads are big, and I didn't want to use big beads. Well, right now I can't because my wire is only 14 inches long. Usually I overcut. I don't know what I was thinking. Actually, 14 is plenty long for this. I just came up short on this one, but it still worked out. I wouldn't go any longer than 14 inches. I'll just make sure on the leaf on this side to make it not so long. I did put an extra little piece of wire around here because I just didn't want it to move around too much because I did cut it short. I think I put that crystal too far up to the hoop, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this branch down a little bit just by giving it a tug. There we go. I'm going to go in now with my needle nose pliers, put my work in my hand, push up with my hand and support it, push down a little with my thumb, put in a few bends. I did put a few over here already. It looks like this. Not bad. I like it. I like working with the amethyst. The only thing, these are really big beads. Those will probably do better on a bigger hoop. Okay. Just going to carry on doing the same. I'm alternating. So over here I have a bead. So on this one, I'll start off with the crystal. Don't have to do that. Sometimes I forget. It doesn't matter if they're together or not. I just try to do it that way. But in the end, you can't tell. It's just a big, sparkly, beautiful tree of life. For everyone that's new here, welcome to my channel. I see a lot of new faces. Not faces. A lot of new names. That's exciting. Sorry, I'm not talking too much today. I have a sore throat. I'm going to try and make something else today. I just don't know. But I wanted to make something really easy. And I'm wrapping around the hoop twice with this wire. I really don't have to because ordinarily, I don't think I really do. Not when I'm using 2 wires. If I just string them straight, I don't have to. But it just turned out that way today. See, they're both the same. So what you can do is leave it or just give it a twist. And then you change it. The good thing about working with trees is, you know, they're so forgiving. Working with wire, you can pretty much fix anything. So, you know, here I didn't wrap it around twice. So just 2 wires on the top. When you use, if you're not twisting both wires, if you're just putting separate rows, then I would definitely wrap it around twice, just to give it strength. If you hold on to your work and pull it away from you when you're twisting, it helps you get nice and close right there. So it's not so much wire showing. I keep my finger on that all the time when I'm trying to twist the wire. Just keeps it from moving. I'm going to start off, let's see, with that, excuse me, that little leaf. Let's see if we'll make it to the hoop. They're about the same length. If they were not the same length, I would have put the leaf on the longest wire. And on projects where I put leaves throughout, always put it on the longest wire and twist with the longest wire, so you don't come up short. And if you do come up short, go to the playlist. I have many videos of my mistakes that you will learn from. Now, because this is the longest wire, because I made a leaf, I'm gonna twist with that one. So I have to, because I twist towards me, I have to have it right there. Oops, I took out the twist. There. Look for the small beads when you have a really short wire. These bigger ones I'll put in a bigger hoop. Oops. Not paying attention. So I'll twist with the longest wire towards me and get as close as I can to the beads, like that. I really don't want to have to make this wire longer. That's why I'm looking for short beads, small beads, but we're going to make it daily. If you've seen any of my other tutorials, if you've looked at any of my other videos, you'll see I do not like to work with short wire. I rather overcut than undercut, because it is not pleasant when you come up short and you have to fix it. It is not ideal, but you can fix it. I showed you how. It's in a playlist. If you break a wire, I made a tree and broke it to show you how to fix it. Just the way I roll, guys. I want you to be able to have something easy and fun. Now, what I'm going to do is go in with my needle nose pliers again and put a few bends in, put it pushing up with my hand and down with my thumb. Now, just move your beads around your branches like this. Not my favorite tree. There we go. That's better. Once you lace it and embellish it, it'll be beautiful. But my whole tutorial today is just on how to twist out a tree in one method of beading. We'll see you with the next video, guys.